You stand at the edge, where the packed earth gives way to the whispering aisles of grass. Each stalk is a sentry, leaning inwards slightly, as if guarding the transition. You take your first step into the tall grass, the blades tickling your ankles, then your knees, then your hips, as you sink slightly with each movement. It feels like walking through a dense, soft forest, silent except for the soft friction against your skin. The air is cool, smelling faintly of damp earth and something else, something wild and sweet, like hidden gardens. You breathe it in deeply, a slow, quiet inhale. You walk on, deeper now, the grass parting only slightly with your passage. The path ahead is indistinct, blurred by the tall green walls on either side. But the pull is there, a gentle, insistent urge towards the opening. You follow it, your footsteps making only the tiniest whisper against the blades. The grass moves with you, a living curtain you pass through. There are moments, long, pregnant moments, where the stillness presses in, so profound it feels almost solid. You stand perfectly still within the moving green, listening, waiting for a sound. But there is only the vast, enclosing quiet. Then, perhaps, a beetle skittering across a patch of moonlight filtering down between the stems, or the sigh of air rustling the tops of the grasses far away. You barely hear it, lost as you are in the deep green embrace. You keep walking, your gaze fixed on the vague suggestion of openness ahead, though you can't truly see it yet. The darkness is absolute, punctuated only by the faintest hints of starlight finding purchase on the highest leaves. You press on, driven by the pull, your body moving without conscious thought, just the rhythm of the walk, the soft give of the grass beneath your feet. You emerge from the thicket, stepping out onto the wide, yielding grass of the meadow itself. A sigh escapes you, unbidden, a sound lost almost immediately in the vastness. The grass here is even taller, softer, swaying gently as a cool, star-bound wind rises. The air is still, yet alive with the subtle thrum of this immense quiet. You stand at the center of this green expanse, looking out. Before you stretches the river. It isn't loud, not crashing or babbling. It is wide, flowing silently across the dark, yielding earth of the meadow. The water glimmers, a ribbon of captured moonlight, stretching out into the velvet darkness. It seems to drink the stars, reflecting their soft, watery glow. You watch its slow, steady progress, a silver snake winding its way towards the unseen horizon. And you look up. The sky is a deep, deep indigo velvet, threaded with impossibly bright stars. They shimmer with a soft, internal light, unfettered unfathomable and ancient. There are no cloud patches, just endless points of pure, crystalline light. The air is so clear here, you could almost touch the constellations, though your hand would just pass through a luminous dream. The smell of the wildflowers is stronger here, a complex perfume drifting on the still air. It mixes with the damp scent of the riverbank and the loam of the meadow. You breathe it all in, letting the gentle scent fill your lungs, calming you further. It's a smell of peace, of deep growth, of things left undisturbed. You find a spot on the soft grass, perhaps near the river's edge, where the grass is thickest and deepest. You sit down, sinking into the yielding mattress, feeling the cool fibers through your clothing. Your body settles, heavy with the day's walking, or perhaps the night's walking. You look out again at the river, its silver ribbon gleaming under the starlight. Its presence is a soft, continuous whisper, a murmuring sound that seems to rise from the depths of the earth and the water itself. It's a sound that doesn't break the stillness, but rather completes it, a counterpoint to the vast, internal quiet within you. You feel the warmth of the earth beneath you, seeping through the grass. The stars seem impossibly close, their light a tangible weight in the air. The wildflowers around you glow faintly in the moonlight, their tiny faces turning towards the luminous sky. Their scent wraps around you, a fragrant, silent embrace. You close your eyes for a moment, just a pause, and the world narrows down to the soft rustle of the grass, the distant, murmuring presence of the river, and the vast, silent beauty above you, washing over you like a cool, starlit breeze. The soft grass sighs under your weight, a gentle concord of blades sighing in unison as you lie back, letting the earth cradle you. The world is tilted just right, the horizon softening into a curve of indigo and deep green, fading towards the liquid silver of the rising moon. You feel the ground, warm through its layers, a solid anchor against the infinite softness above. The river murmurs, a constant, low susurrus that threads through everything. It's not loud, just a steady pulse, the sound of water finding its way, flowing, flowing. Sometimes it dips, a slight lowering of volume, a breath held for a moment before the sound resumes, smoother, more confident. It speaks of journeys, of hidden depths, of a patient, endless song. You listen, not understanding the words, but feeling the rhythm of it in your own chest, a quiet echo. Above, the air is thick with the sudden, silent arrival of the fireflies. They drift, not in frantic swarms, but in slow, luminous clouds. A cloud drifts low, its milky light painting the tips of blades near your hand with fleeting highlights before vanishing. It pauses for a breath, hovering perhaps a foot above the grass, its tiny, warm glow pulsing softly, a solitary star fallen, blinking its ephemeral light. Then it drifts away, dissolving back into the deeper blue-black, leaving only the memory of its presence. You wonder if it felt watched, or if the meadow itself held its breath for the light. The stars arrive in a slow, deliberate cascade. Not one, not two, but the entire heavens begin to spill their light. The Milky Way stretches out, a luminous ribbon woven through the deepest velvet. It blazes above you, a sprawling, silent galaxy, a tapestry of pure white light arcing from horizon to horizon. It feels immense, not just across the sky, but stretching back towards the river's source, back towards the dawn of time, perhaps. It spills its light into your eyes, its whiteness softening the edges of the world, blurring the horizon until it fades into the milky light itself. The stars aren't just points of light. They feel like scattered embers, like spilled diamond dust, like islands adrift in the cosmic ocean above. You feel the coolness of the night air, thin but fragrant. A scent rises, damp earth, waterweed from the riverbank, maybe the hint of something wilder further in, a promise of scent carried on the breeze. It's clean, alive. The fireflies drift closer again, their collective light growing brighter, painting patches of the meadow in fleeting, luminous strokes. They weave through the quiet air, their tiny bioluminescent lanterns bobbing like dropped matches, illuminating the moss, the unfertilized grass, the myriad tiny shapes you didn't notice before. The air hums with their passage, a low, continuous vibration, the sound of life thriving in the dark. Your own breath slows, mirroring the river's murmur, the fireflies drift. You lie still, becoming part of this slow, breathing landscape. The world outside is hushed, profound. The river continues its endless song. The stars continue their silent display. The fireflies their lazy dance. And you watch, you feel. You exist at the edge of this perfect stillness, suspended between the ground beneath you and the infinite sky above. The silence deepens, not empty, but full of the rustle of grass, the murmur of the river, the soft pulse of firefly light, the vastness of the stars. It is the quietest sound of all, the sound of being utterly, completely here. The air is thick with the scent of damp earth and cooling grass, mingling softly with the sharp, clean tang of the river hidden in the dark. You lie very still, watching the deep indigo stretch above you, dotted not just with stars, but with their vast, silent expanse. It's hard to grasp the scale of it here, lying in this quiet meadow, the stars seeming so close you could almost reach out and brush a few of them with your fingers if you tried, though you know you can't. Breathe it in. The air is cool, smelling faintly sweet, like wildflowers left to dry in the night. It carries the wetter scent of the riverbank across the wide grass, a constant, underlying perfume. It's a smell that calms, somehow, replacing the busier scents of the day, the city, the noise. Here, it's just damp earth, grass, and the clean scent of starlight. Listen closely now. The river is a low, continuous murmur, a sound woven into the fabric of this place, like the soft sigh of the world settling down for rest. It's the first thing you hear, maybe, when you arrive here, the constant heartbeat of the dark land. And underneath it, sometimes, a faint sigh, the wind rustling through the unseen grass further out, a whisper on the breeze, a whisper on the breeze. And the stars. Oh, the stars. They are incredibly bright tonight, you think, though you can't be sure if you've always felt that way. They seem to hang lower, closer, spilling over the edge of the horizon in places, smudging the line between sky and land. They are points of white and gold and silver, scattered across the velvet dome, some forming familiar patterns, others just random sparks of light that twinkle with a secret knowledge. The Milky Way is there, a pale, shimmering band that stretches across the sky, a road made of starlight, invisible to the eye, but felt in the quiet air, a faint, cool pressure against your awareness, a faint, cool pressure against your awareness. Sometimes, a shooting star blazes briefly across the lower part of the sky, a streak of brilliant white, almost blinding for a moment. And then it's gone, leaving only the familiar constellations behind, blinking their ancient, indifferent eyes. You watch it transfixed, a small part of yourself willing it to linger, to leave a trail of light that won't fade, but knowing deep down that it won't. The star will be gone, its light a memory in the darkness, a brief flare in the endless night, a brief flare in the endless night. Your own breath is a soft white cloud that dissipates before it reaches the air, barely a blip against the vastness. You exhale, and another breath comes, filling your lungs with the cool, sweet air. It feels good, simple, necessary. The world outside seems far away, muffled by the dark, the sounds of the river doing the talking, the endless sky providing the backdrop. Here, everything is quiet, expectant, waiting for something, or perhaps just waiting to be nothing. Time stretches out here, soft and slow, marked only by the rising and falling of your own chest, the gentle thrum of the unseen world. A warmth, a pleasant, growing warmth, begins to seep into your bones. It starts in your feet, where the grass rests against you, soft and yielding, and slowly climbs up your legs, through your torso, spreading outwards. It's a deep, internal comfort, like lying in the softest down, like the memory of a warm bath long forgotten. It's not heat from the air, but something deeper, a settling, a quieting. It makes the world feel less sharp, the edges of things softened by this gentle glow within you. Softened by this gentle glow within you. You feel utterly still now, almost floating, yet grounded by the soft press of the grass beneath you. The stars are all around, their light filtering down, not into your eyes, but into your awareness, a subtle illumination that makes the dark around you feel less absolute, more like a velvet embrace. It's a strange feeling, this warmth, this calm. It makes it hard to think, hard to focus on anything except the immediate sensation, the feeling of being held, surrounded by sky and earth, and the constant, gentle sound of the river. Surrounded by sky and earth, and the constant, gentle sound of the river. A firefly, perhaps, or something like it, might have flitted past the edge of your vision, its tiny, warm light blinking against the darkness. It wasn't loud, just a momentary spark of yellow-green, gone as silently as it appeared, like a single, soft thought lost in the vastness. There is a quiet beauty in its fleetingness, in its simple, silent life. It too is part of this deep, quiet place, adding another layer to the sensory tapestry, another thread to the dark. Another layer to the sensory tapestry, another thread to the dark. And the river keeps murmuring. It's the most consistent sound here, the anchor in this drifting, dreamlike state. It's always there, a soft, constant reassurance, a reminder that the world is vast and alive. And yet here, it feels both encompassing and distant. It speaks in a language you can't understand, but you feel its presence, a low, continuous thrum beneath the surface of everything. It's a sound that invites you deeper into the quiet, pulling you down towards the soft grass, towards the growing warmth, towards the slow, soft falling into nothingness. Pulling you down towards the soft grass, towards the growing warmth, towards the slow, soft falling into nothingness. The river wraps you, a soft sigh, its water cool and calm, holding you gently. It's a deep embrace, a current that flows just beneath the surface of awareness, carrying you along without effort. The stars above, they feel distant now, or perhaps the asterisk are different. You feel grounded, not heavy, but profoundly settled, like a seed finding its perfect spot, its last flickers of uncertainty fading. The meadow holds you, yes, but it's more than that. It enfolds you entirely, a soft blanket of green and quiet. The ground beneath you, it's warm now, close to your skin. Not hard, packed earth, but something softer, yielding. It's like lying on moss, but deeper, warmer. It conforms perfectly to the shape of you, cradling you, pulling you down slowly, gently. It's not a struggle. It's an invitation. The sensation is incredibly pleasant, a deep, luxurious comfort. You feel utterly safe here. The air around you, it's thick with the scent of damp earth and something else, something wild. It carries the faint, sweet smell of flowers, pressed close, their perfume mingling with the river's clean scent. And underneath it all, the clean, sharp scent of water, the rain-slicked soil, the living earth itself. It's an olfactory embrace, grounding you deeper. Somewhere, there is the sound of water. It's soft now, a low murmur, a whisper against the quiet. It flows, it swirls, it carries tiny pebbles perhaps, or maybe just air. The sound is constant, a soft, flowing presence, like a lullaby. It's the pulse of the meadow, the pulse of the earth holding you. Your breathing, it slows too. It becomes soft, shallow, almost imperceptible. It feels effortless, like the river holding you, like the ground cradling you. The air you inhale is cool, clean, filled with the scent of this deep, quiet place. And then you exhale, a soft sigh into the warm earth. It's peaceful, utterly, blessedly peaceful. There is weight. It feels different, not heavy as weight usually is, pressing down, demanding attention. This is a different kind of sensation. It's a feeling of asterisk presence, asterisk, soft and deep and utterly contained. It's like the meadow itself has its own quiet gravity, pulling you down into its heart, holding you close. It's not something you can define, not with words. It's just their asterisk, a soft, encompassing warmth that fills you completely, from the crown of your head down to your toes. The river, it's still whispering. The sound is constant, but it changes. Sometimes it sounds like tiny bubbles rising from deep within the earth. Sometimes it sounds like the gentle lap of waves against unseen shores. Sometimes it sounds like wind sighing through leaves you can no longer feel. The sounds are soft, muffled, indistinct, yet clear in their own way. They are the sounds of the deep meadow, the sounds of the earth holding you. Somewhere far away, perhaps, or maybe, just beyond the veil of your senses, there might be the rustle of unseen things, the soft flutter of wings. But the meadow holds you completely now. There is no need to listen. There is no need to think. Just be held. The ground is warm. It's soft. It's deep. It feels alive, like a living thing holding you close. It's a comforting pressure, a constant, gentle weight. It's not heavy at all. It's just asterisk held. The meadow, it stretches around you. It's dark now, but not truly dark. It's filled with a soft, pervasive light, like moonlight on water, but warmer, more golden. It's not bright, but it's there. It illuminates the edges of your vision softly, gently. The shapes of the plants, the texture of the earth, they blur, soften, become indistinct outlines in the gentle light. There is no sharp focus here, just softness everywhere. And the river, it flows. It flows with a soft, continuous sound. It's the only thing moving now, except perhaps the breath in your chest, soft and slow. It's the sound of release. It's the sound of peace settling deep within you. And the feeling, it's profound. It's a letting go, a complete and utter surrender to the soft weight of the meadow, the gentle flow of the river, the deep warmth of the earth holding you. You are not separate anymore. You are part of the meadow, part of the river's soft embrace hidden beneath the surface, part of the earth's yielding warmth. It's emerging, a becoming one with the deep, quiet heart of this place. The sensation of falling isn't really falling. It's sinking, like being absorbed by soft light. The feeling is complete, utterly, deeply, completely at peace. There is no tension left, no struggle, no thought. Just the soft weight of the meadow holding you, holding you, holding you deep, deep down into the quiet heart of the earth, wrapped in the warm, soft embrace of the living ground. The river recedes, a faint silver sigh lost in the deepening twilight. You feel it pulling away, not with force, but with a gentle, insistent softness. The water's edge, once clear, now blurs, dissolves. The grasses by the riverbank, the tufts of it waving like sighs, begin to fray, to unravel at the hem. They curl inward, folding, collapsing, until they are no longer the solid meadow you knew, but a soft, yielding ground that swallows the familiar landscape whole. You stand here, utterly still. The air is thick, cool, smelling faintly of damp earth, and something else, something distant, the scent of forgotten wildflowers, or perhaps the clean scent of pine carried on a wind you cannot feel, only imagine. The weight of the world, the solid pull of gravity, begins to lift. It slips away from your feet, then your legs, then hangs loosely at your ankles, ready to be shed entirely. Your thoughts, too, start to drift. They are slow at first, like clouds drifting across a pale sky. Remembered words, fragments of conversations, images that flickered in the periphery, they float past, disconnected, meaningless, and are drawn downriver, down into the fading starlight, into the dark, deep water that is no longer there. The sky stretches above you. It is dark now, impossibly deep, yet softer than any canvas. It seems to ripple, not with wind, but with the sheer weight of the infinite settling. Stars, once sharp points of light, now blur. They smudge together, merging into streaks of palest light, dissolving into the velvet black above. You are looking up, but it is as if you are falling through the sky, or perhaps the sky is falling through you. It is soft, yielding, like walking through warm wool. There is no longer a meadow, or perhaps there is, but it has become something else. You feel the texture of it beneath you, fine, almost imperceptible threads, like spider silk catching the faintest breeze of nothing. It stretches in all directions, a luminous plain, a fold in the sky itself. And you are standing on it, adrift, weightless. The river is gone. The stars are dissolving further into the very fabric of this soft expanse. A silence falls, but it is not the silence of emptiness. It is the silence of vastness, of profound peace. It settles in your chest, in your limbs, a deep, quiet hum that resonates within you. There is no sound to be heard, yet you feel the absence, the echo of everything that was and is not here now. The world outside this luminous plain fades, recedes further, a hazy memory now. You feel lighter and lighter, the soft ground yielding more, the infinite sky swallowing you deeper. It is a release, absolute and final, yet gentle. You drift, suspended, utterly alone, yet utterly contained in this soft, dark light. The boundaries blur inside and out, past and present, solid and insubstantial. The meadow, the river, your own self, they are dissolving, merging into this endless, soft expanse, a place of pure, quiet dissolution. You float. The vast expanse above you is the sky, impossibly deep and quiet, impossibly still. The stars aren't points of cold light anymore. They are the accumulated size of a profound peace, settling utterly within the infinite blue-black. No movement disturbs this immensity, not even a distant comet's faint trail. Below, the earth stretches out soft and yielding, its texture a gentle pressure against you, a constant, reassuring presence. It breathes in slow, unheard rhythms, swelling and receding slightly, a subtle pulse beneath the surface, warmer now, closer. The air is thick with the scent of wet grass, and something older, deeper, like the quiet heartwood of ancient trees, releasing its scent into the stillness. There is a softness all around you now, a yielding softness. It filters down from the sky, from the earth, from the very air you inhale, though you barely feel the need to inhale anymore. It is the quality of utter release, a gentle slope downwards into deep, yielding quiet. The river is very faint now, a low, continuous hum somewhere far away, perhaps. Or maybe it is not far, but its sound has become so faint it is almost a memory of sound, like the distant ringing of a bell. It is still there, you know. It is the constant, soft current beneath everything, murmuring its own quiet existence, a slow, flowing presence that brushes against the edges of the stillness, just out of reach. You feel yourself sinking very slowly, gently, into this profound quiet. It is not cold, nor is it lonely. It is simply deep, deeper than you thought possible. The edges of your awareness are blurring, softening, dissolving like mist in the morning sun, though the sky remains dark and immense. There is a hush, a very long, soft hush, and then nothing. No sound breaks the quiet, no sudden light, no feeling of movement, just the continuation of the soft pressure, the gentle hum far away, the vast, silent sky above, the yielding earth below. It is complete, utterly complete. Absolute stillness, absolute peace, sinking, sinking deeper into the soft earth, under the silent sky, into the quiet dark, a soft falling, 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 into the deep sleep of the meadow,